Hey gang, welcome back. It is I, DrBossKey, and today we're doing some follow-up art reviews on both our Parasitic fairy nest creature and our level 2 boss, the vampire generals. So let's jump into it. First of all, let me see. Yeah. Okay, let's thank you, Dimitri, for turning these around. Dimitri says, sketch is updated. There are two versions. One is according to feedback, and the other with a couple more accents to make it less monochrome. All right, so we got these two guys. Already downloaded them. Let's pop over to Photoshop. All right, let's take a look. You know, I think, Dimitri, I think I like the reddish orange wings. I think you're right that it breaks it up a little bit more. Although, okay, so let's go with the reddish orange wings. I don't need that. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Let's get a layer in here. All right, cool. Yeah, so let's go with the orange wings for sure. I was thinking, can we go? Let's go a little more red on the eyes. So let's see if I can do that. New adjustment layer. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm thinking more red. It's kind of hard when the whole thing's changing. Whoa, it's a psychedelic rave monster, rave. Sorry, I can't help myself. I'm a grown man child. All right, so back to the reds here. I think let's go with a little bit deeper reds. I think on the eye itself. Take a look. Oh, it's because I'm painting in the wrong layer. Take your smart object. All right, so we're in a little bit more on that side. I'm thinking let's push it a little more. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, just a little more red, I think, would be nice. The highlights are nice as well. I kind of like what you've got going on. Let's take the opportunity, Dimitri, to also let's do something funky with the iris. The iris itself is just a little too normal, so I think we're pretty close. So also just a little tip out there for the folks that maybe want to do your own art reviews. The reason why I use 255 green is because no one ever uses 255 green, and so it doesn't mistake anything I'm doing as art. So, but yeah, let's do the I think the iris itself. I like the accents. We'll go with the orange wings, and then the other thing I wanted to do, Dimitri, I think I saw this from one of our previous iterations from yesterday. I really liked how you had the accent colors here inside the goo. I want to go with the purple goo. Like this yellow is kind of nice too. Like it's kind of gross. So let's paint back in those accent colors. I'll leave it up to you on what you think might be the best for that. But maybe, you know, like not all of them, but you know, like a bunch maybe. Could do pink or something else, of course. But I kind of like the idea that the organism itself is kind of doing its thing. So yeah, let's do the accent colors and then get rid of that. All right, so yeah, so the purple goo is great. I really like where we're at with that. I really enjoy the shading, by the way, that you added for, you know, for the eggs itself. So they're kind of a little embryonic as well. I figure we could also maybe even paint in on the detail layer, like maybe paint in, and maybe this is maybe too many details, but just painting maybe a little silhouette of like a cocoon fairy. So since we have a little fairies, for the folks out there that are watching, these are basically Nada, and she is a parasitic fairy. So this is where they come from. So you can see we've got and we did her a long time ago. So she's also getting an update to her animation and profile. But super cool. Love story of monsters. We can talk about that later. Okay, cool. So was there anything else on that? Okay, so yeah, otherwise I think color-wise we're good. When we get into shading, let's see if we can shade this bottom area a little bit more. just to be darker. I don't know. Apparently you can't go 355. All right, there we go. Yeah, so maybe like, and this is probably just a thing, but yeah, we can shade this to be darker. And then because this is also sitting on the ground as well when we do the final version, let's also get a shadow in because they're actually sitting on the ground plane. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you, Dimitri. Let me see. Do I want to do this all in one? Why don't we do it all in one? All right, so because I'm strapped for time tonight. Okay, so that was the Parasitic Fairy. I'll get this this video uploaded for you here shortly. So let's take a look at the level 2 Sentinel bosses. All right. So, all right, we had some back and forth here. Okay, thanks for size. Okay, so we'll do the wings of the separate assets for Batteris. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, so you have a question, Dimitri, you ask, as for the pillars, I see no sense to make 4 different versions. Yeah, totally. They almost the same original art, so they're not attract much attention as well. Yep. Yeah, so we can do one pillar. Let's just make it big enough. I mean, I can scale it too a little bit, resolution wise. I can scale the individual assets for when they land. So, you know, this is something we were showing. I think I did the video for that, right? Let's take a look. Hello, video. Yeah, I don't really need to see the video for that. Okay. Oh yeah, so here they are. All right, so I can make the adjustments there. Okay, cool. The other side of this too, Dimitri, and I'm thinking about it. We might want to go back over because these were I own the assets, but if you want to paint my bats, I can put the bats in for you too, real quick. So SHMUP Creator. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. I got it. Don't need that. I was just using it for the shortcut. Let's see. I believe it's a particle. Bat. Blood. Nope, it's a bullet. It's a bullet. Models. Bullets. Bat. There we go. Bat bullet. Did it. Bat bullet is a straight up pixel art. So we should still keep it. I mean, look, the texture sprite sheet here is 128 by 24. We can adjust that a tiny bit, but you know, so but I figure it's probably worth at least a paint over. So I'll drop this into the card itself. Not a huge high priority, but it's just one of the places where we have temp art, and you know, I don't think I'm going to be able to do a better version of that. So let's see, over to you here. Let's see, let's drop these bat bullets. What's up, bat bullet? Right in front of me. Crump. All right, Q. All right, so that was the answer about the pillars themselves. Okay, so these were from yesterday. We already did the turnaround. Thank you for that. Thank you for adding the foot. Some more temp assets. All right, cool. So I gave the feedback on this. Okay, so then Dimitri says, okay, we're at that. Okay. All right, so Generbus and Succubus are posted. Check them out. Fit into 5, 12, yeah, by 10, blah. We'll try to deliver first color suggestions for 2 statues today. I kind of miss drawing humanoid creatures anatomy, so I'm enjoying the process and overall happy with the result. Yeah, it's cool. I know we've been doing crazy monsters too, but yeah, we're gonna do this well. Oh, by the way, yeah, that's fine. So you also had a question about Ligarius. Ligarius, he didn't make it. It would have made the boss battle too long. So part of when I was developing it, I basically pared it down. So he was kind of interesting, but I think Generbus kind of also basically captures that form. Yeah. So here's Generbus. Yeah. So let's take a look at this here. Then take a look here at Succubus. Yeah. Ooh, I like what we're seeing here. We got the color tests. All right, let's open these up in Photon Shops. All right. Right. Yeah, I think that might be it. Yeah, Q. Okay. Bring these over. All right, let's take a look, shall we? Okay, first we got Batteris. All right. So I like where we're going with, I think I like the darker marble, kind of marbling here, almost like an onyx. So I like the direction we're going with that. Definitely with that. And then just like we did for Gondis and Nada, where we did those really kind of glowing power lines. You know me, right? Like I really want to take, and I like what we've got with these inner or these sort of like cracks, or like it's like the power from the vampire is leaking through into the stone, from the stone itself. So I definitely like that. So we'll make sure those are glowing when we do final bits. Otherwise, I really like where we're at. Yeah, thanks for the color test. Yeah, definitely. Let's go with the red for sure for Batteris. Okay, cool. So that is there. Okay, and then we got Reaperus here. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, the foot's nice. It kind of puts her more in motion. I like the horns with the colorization. It's pretty good. So why don't we take Dimitri? I think I see you got kind of like little bits of green here. Why don't we take the statue, and then let's really like get into like a more green marble texturing, a green marble stone. Let's take a look. Yeah, so I like the purple accents, and then maybe something like this, or maybe we can even go a little bit more aggressive. Maybe like this. Also, this might be, we could kind of mute it, darken it down, but definitely have more of that emerald, like, and then we can have these nice purple lines on top of it. So, and then I don't think I mean, obviously I sort of I adjusted the color for the temporary art to be more green, so that's kind of the direction I'm looking to go. Yeah, so let's give that a try. Otherwise, I like the flaying of the hands. I like how you did the claws here. I think we're doing well. And then yeah, I think you saw my note also with let me get a new layer here. We can also take and like kind of cut this out so you get more vertical pixel resolution. I'll leave it up to you when we do the final bits. But if you need the extra pixels there, because we are going smaller with 256 vertical, that would be where we could reclaim it from. Okay, so that was that. All right, here's the succubus. Ooh. First time we're seeing succubus. Man, this face is creeping me out a little bit, Dimitri. I like it, but it's really creeping me out a little bit. All right, let's see. I'm just drinking this in. Let's take a look at our in-game reference that we've been working on. This is kind of where she came from. Just temporary. Pretty inspirational. Okay, let's push I think the features a little bit more on the face. I know it's just in Sketchland, but she's looking pretty hideous. So I think let's bring that nose down a little bit more. I kind of like that she's got a little bit more of this kind of, what I was drawn to was this kind of bit more of the O face. Why don't we take these horns? I'd love to see the horns have just a little bit more dynamic-ness, maybe. Like, do it in a better artistically form, but a little bit more curve there would be nice for the horns themselves. Why don't we take the hair? Why don't we take this hair and bring this hair down across the, like between the breasts and maybe down the belly. It can still be in I think the statue form itself. I like what you got going on with the arms. The wings are pretty yum. Those are gonna be great. I kind of like how she has in sort of the reference. I like that she has a bit more of a curve. Let's see if we can bring out her like hip curve a bit more. In that case. Whoops. Hey, flying windows everywhere. Something like that. Or maybe not a huge booty, but a little bit more there. Yeah. And then we're gonna break the wings, of course. Yeah, okay. So that's it. That's the feedback for Succubus. All right, now let's look at Generbus. Ooh, he's looking wicked, huh? Yeah. Look at these horns. I like what you did with the horns here. And then just to flip back over. Did I put it in there? Do 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 do. Come on, Generbus. Here he is. Yeah, okay. All right. Looks my big ass head right there. Let me see. I got extra bits. There we go. That's who I'm looking for. Yeah. All right. He's got these claws, which are pretty neat. So I'm wondering, Dimitri, if we can, and maybe this will work just for the exploration. This may not work at all, but I was thinking like something like this, maybe. Select the right layer. Come on. Man, I cannot get that today. And I got an itchy nose. Okay, so one more time. All right, so what I was thinking here, once I find my right buttons, where's my lasso tool? All right, cool. Leave this there. Kind of come down over here. Oops. There we go. There we go. Oh man, what is the problem? What is the problem? Layer via copy. Okay. Yeah, so what I was thinking is that let's pull the arm down a little bit more. It doesn't have to be super wide, but like we pull it there. And then why don't we do an exploration where we try to like really let's push these nails just to be wicked long, like the fingers and the claws to be wicked like super crazy long. It doesn't have to be on both hands either. It can just be on this one, but that might be the thing. So let's give that a try. Not sure how I like. Okay, so in terms of the sword, I like the guard, which is good. I like the way he's holding it. Not super keen on the kind of broken, on the broken kind of bent blade. So let's put that back through into doing a little bit more design work there. I think it can be a curved blade, but it feels kind of connected, and I'm kind of missing that. So also one of the things I like kind of about this version of the this is that, man, come on, I can't Photoshop tonight. Is that I like that the blade actually comes across the body, so because we have a little more space. So fine to kind of work on the curved blade. I like how you get kind of some spikes here, of course, some good stuff. The guard is good. So let's just see if we can kind of push that as well. So maybe something more along the lines of like we do curve, but it can also like I think it could be a crazy big feature too, right? So something like that as well. We can also do like maybe some crazy like spiky hornness or something like that. I'll let you work on the design bits there. Okay. Otherwise, this is the first time seeing it. I like where we're at. Really nice, strong, defined chin here, which is great. I like what you've got going on with the eyes being a little bit wider there, as well, and the brow. Horns are great. Yeah, I think we're there. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's go into coloration for that. And I think that was it, right? Let me double check. Yep, that's all. Okay. Well, for everyone out there, that's been following along and subscribing and leaving comments and sharing their opinions and play testing. Thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. It helps keeping us going, and it helps provide momentum, and the feedback has been amazing. And as soon as we drop a new version of the SHMUP Creator engine, we'll post another updated version of the game. So, and we've got a pretty good delta. Like, we've pushed a lot of things. It's starting to feel a bit more lively. We got some new challenge levels. It's going to be great. All right. I will see you tomorrow and talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.